Hello guys, Ren and Carrie here, and today we're going to continue our playthrough of Halo, Halo 1. As you will recall from the last time, when we had that longer stream than I expected it to be because my clock froze. We are playing this game completely blind. This is the first time I have played a Halo game before, and... Or not first time I played a Halo game, that's a fucking lie. But it is the first time I have played Halo 1's campaign before. So all of these experiences are relatively new for me. And where we last left off, I actually don't remember what's happening in the story aside from Covenant is evil, they want the Halo, so stop them from getting the Halo. And if we don't know exactly what the Halo is or does, we know that we don't want the Covenant to have it. Bye! I mean, we're just shooting people. There's not much else to say, really. Oh, sniper rifle. Alright. Alright, fine. We'll get a turret. Leave me alone. Leave me alone so I can kill you. Hey, Xenochrist. That is definitely a big gun. Alright, there you go. Problem solved. Loading. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like, I haven't really been following the story too closely. Although I hear that, like, it's not really until Halo 2 where they start fleshing out the story and lore of Halo. So, I suppose that's to be expected. This is mostly just a kind of a shooter. Which is fair. That's perfectly valid. Okay. I guess I'm not supposed to be able to climb this. That's fair. That's fair. It's fair and valid, so that means I'm gonna have to use probably this turret or... Oh yeah, I have these rockets. Let's use them. I don't need the sniper rifle, so let's use... Oh, can I... Is there a fleshy thing? I don't see the fleshy thing. They did add terminals to the remaster as far as I have been told. However, I didn't read them. So we do not have the privilege of that information. Where are the rockets? I know I had some over yonder. Fine. Sniper rifle rounds it is. Or we can just ignore it. Honestly, it's not really doing much damage. It's like, it's the less it can't shoot the broadside of a barn, so maybe it's worth just ignoring. Oh, no, it gets accurate when you're close to it. Eat my big fucking mouth. Ah. Enemies. Happy birthday. Or I guess it's death day for you. Happy death day. We are going to cook you a lovely risotto. Who's shooting me? You're shooting me. That cannot be allowed to stand. Happy Death Day! It's like a birthday, except we celebrate the time when I killed you. Which is now. I kind of like that you just take their vehicles. That's one. No. That's two. I can't wait to see my reaction when I reach the place and find the thing too, Xenochrist. I'm sure the thing is going to be a really cool thing. I don't know where I'm going, so hopefully this is the right direction. Oh, the turret there, which means it probably is. It's time for vehicle combat. Seems like the vehicles themselves are largely indestructible except from, like, large arms fire. Oh. Oh, what? That is not what I wanted to do. Get me back in there. Back in the pilot seat, Chief. Let's take care of you lot. Come on, I know I gotta be hitting them at some point, right? Oh, that works. Okay, I'm seeing the health bar now. Okay. Whoops. Let's try this again. With gusto. With me gusto. All right. This is it's kind of tough hitting these guys down. Seems like the ghost can't really hurt another ghost, but it can hurt the pilot in it. Actually, you know what we probably could just do is keep going. Goodbye! Oh, no, we can't keep going. Not until, I guess, all these are taken care of. Oh shit, this is bad. Oh, that's a checkpoint. That's a problem. That's gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. Well, that could have gone worse. Oh. Why did it open the door? Oops. I have the feeling I'm supposed to have a vehicle for this. That's okay. Sniper good. Sniper sniping. Alright. Got one round left. Before I gotta switch back to my AR. Oh, there is one more round in the chamber. So darn. That's okay. We probably have some weapons here we can switch in. The plasma rifle. Okay, so now you remember how to turn. Okay, not what I want to do. Right, that turns off the flashlight. Great. Where's that coming from? Oh, there you are. I can use that. I can't really use that because they're not in a good position to shoot. Gotta kind of jealously guard my last hit point, otherwise I could be in some deep shit. I kind of like when they run away. It gives them a little more. It gives them a bit of humanity. Shows them, oh yeah, they get scared too. They get scared in the horrors of war. But we are... Oh! Where'd you come from, little buddy? Oh, another one of you sat in that chair. Alright, that's not a big deal. Now, let's take care of you. Down you go. Shut down. I must soften you up with sniper fire earlier. It's a pistol. Oh, I was trying to make sure you didn't sit in the seat. There's already someone over there. Bye! Just gotta grenade them. Let's see what else is in our plate today. Making some progress, though. Making pretty steady progress. I'm gonna take your weapons, do I? No, I do not. I do not get to take your stuff, even though I really, really want it. Anything over here? Looks not. I think we need to just proceed apace. And see what else the Covenant have for us. Move this closer to my face. Okay, so there must be a button to open this door. There it is. Should have known it was being right next to the door. Progressing further. And we'll see what else. Rolling Thunder. Oh. This is not good. Killed by a needler. Alright, there we go. And now we got a vehicle that should reach transition to the third chasm. More or less drop us off right where we want to go. More things. that deals with that problem. And who else is on our murder plate for today? You are. And you, and you, and you. It's Trivia Murder Party. Except it's no trivia. And the party's only me. Got some more vehicles here. All right, we're making some pretty steady headway. Despite having like no health left. I don't even know if I can kill this tank or not, but I want to find out. The answer is no. The answer is a very firm no. Ooh, that was close. So I can probably just afford to ignore you. Focus on the other vehicle operators. Shit, he's got the high ground. Which, as Star Wars has told us, is the strongest advantage you could possibly hope to give someone. It is over if they have the higher ground. I think that's enough pest control. I think looks like this is the place I can step into. So let's see if there's anything here that we need to get for progress. Oh. Huh. How did he not see me? Okay, active camouflage. Okay. This is gnarly. This is really gnarly. We are probably going to roll right past this tank. And that, if I can... Oh, that was worth a shot. This is a bad idea. You know what that means, though? That means I need to get a vehicle. We're just gonna stroll right past them. Which is fine. What are you doing here? Away from me, maggot. Let me get in your... Oh, that's destroyed. Fuck off. That's not destroyed. That's in good condition. It's in really good condition. Mostly this is not to kill enemies, but to clear the path. Well, that wasn't oopsies. So let's make another attempt. You will still use the vehicle, but we'll use it for... Oh, this is a bad one. This is a bad one. But is that a good one? This is a good one. This is a very good one. I wonder... This turret can be used long range. Doesn't look accurate enough for a long range fire. And who is shooting at me from my right? Oh well. Worth a shot. Goodbye. It's a problem dealt with. Oh, come on! Why you gotta have such a fucking big gun? Alright. On foot it is. Please stop doing that. Please stop. fuck are you shooting at, boy? Oh, god damn you! This is a very difficult position to be in right now. Maybe driving through them was the best call. Tank seems pretty much indestructible from everything I've tried to fight it with. Plane in the air is becoming a nuisance. We can at least get some breathing room by taking out some of these fine folks. Fighting these guys a little less headache-inducing. So please, will of God, stay facing the direction I'm asking you to be facing. Go down! God damn! I pumped a fucking bunch of rounds into you already. Thank you! Drop dead! Oh, I'm falling. Hit the ground, please.
Right. Look sharp, boys! Enemy dropship inbound! Let's move! The Covenant are dropping in behind us! We're trapped!
Alright, that takes care of the big guy. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. That takes care of one of their forces. Now, fucking move, damn it! Please, please don't stand still. Christ's sake, Chief. These cars drive like ass. I'm never gonna make a good risotto with this thing. Okay, this might just be cheating, but that would imply I give a shit. If they didn't want me to pilot the aircraft, they wouldn't make it possible.
It looks like the Covenant are dug in up there in those rocks, Chief. We're totally hemmed in.
We need to get up this ridge.
Marines, hold your positions. We'll handle those guns.
Below those stationary guns.
There we go. More of them are dropping. We are making... God, this game's vehicles control really poorly. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you have your own... Yeah, I can't let you have these vehicles. Please fall. There we go. This is not good. I need to abandon this vehicle. This one's also broken. What about you? You're better. You'll do. I can see you smoking. Fall, damn you! Are you fucking serious? That's right. Get down here. And stay down here. That looks like our next destination. Make use of the turrets and your life will never be the same. Oh, new lure is bad. I don't want it. Got a little bit of a brawl going from the looks of it. All right. This is progress of a sorts. I don't know if it is progress or not, because, oh, more of you. Go down. Gotta figure out where I'm supposed to go, which is always the worst part about this game, it seems, is the continuously getting lost. That melee is very satisfying. It looks like this is the right way to go. I will say that as we proceed, looks like even the HD version is getting a little easier to read. Which is nice, because early on it was getting really hard to actually see what needed to get done. I like that melee goes through shields. Or at least it seems to. That's one of your own grenades. You should know what it looks like, guys. You see him staring at that grenade? All right. No, we're proceeding apace. Proceeding apace. I knew a big one was here. You had a big, deep, throaty voice. And down you go. I'm getting pumped! I got too greedy. That was my bad. I got way too greedy. And paid for my hubris. Goodbye. We'll see, even the grenades in this game are very satisfying to use. I usually end up forgetting grenades exist in most shooters, but, like, they're very, very fun and plentiful here. Like, it seems like you never run low on grenades. Which makes them something you want to keep doing and using over and over again. See you. There you go. There you go. You see, we're getting even more grenades now. Use this melee attack to get rid of some of you. You sleepy boys. least we have this place as a little hidey hole to get our health back. This again, it's so much. It's just brighter. Like, thankfully for here, like the brightness isn't like overpowering, but in a lot of other areas it was. Got another pistol. Who else wants some? You. There you go. Quiet. Just as I like it. The sound of silence is music to my ears. Oh. I was found. Oh well. I can use a health pack at some point. But that's really not an urgent matter since you have the shield. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, game. I'm gonna need this, I bet, so... Let's see... That was the direction we came. So where do we go from here? This way. There you are. Just punch their shields down. Works every time. We're making some progress. More baddies approaching. See if we can take them unawares. Worth a shot. I'm really bad at aiming grenades, I've noticed. What's the matter? Are you scared? You should be. Where'd you go, little thing? I want to play. Oh. See, I was going to leave the rest of you alone, but since you did this horrible thing, you must die. And that horrible thing was naturally shooting at me. God, I think I do have an overall preference towards the old palette, but the new palette here isn't bad. Oh, that's not good. Not again! What? Do you have a habit of being grenaded? Will you fall, damn you? I think I'm actually just gonna die. I forgot I had rockets. So let's try this again. With rockets this time. Weary wanderer. No fight left to fight, no life left to live. That was a bullseye. And he's still standing. Jesus Christ. These are very durable boys. Ah, okay. 2. Or maybe I just missed the first time. Alright, the door is open, which means there's probably going to be more soldiers coming out. Very nice. Punch indeed. That was a good show. Let's reload. Let's see what else is in store. It seems like the blue shields are definitely a one-hit melee. How brave thine are. drop dead. I wonder what determines whether they stay and fight or run out of the way of the grenade. Seems like it's a little bit of a crapshoot. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I'm gonna just sit there with a grenade on their feet, just waiting for it to blow up and go BOOM! Alright. I see what you're doing. Man, I wish I could get that energy sword. God, I would love to just shoot people with energy sword. That'd be so great. That'd be so nice. I feel. Oh, am I going through the same? Okay, this is a different hallway because there's new enemies here. Starting to feel a little cut and paste. If I do this to myself, like I'm starting to feel like I'm seeing the same areas twice. That was my own fault. I deserve that. At least I know what's in here now. We just sneak around them? Is that what we do? What do we do? We don't actually for them at all. We just... Oh. Okay. If I had a super weapon...
Analyzing. This must be the control room. Subtle. The entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure. Bring me up there and I should be able to get us inside.
I want that vehicle.
Analyzing. This must be the control room. The entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure. Bring me up there and I should be able to get us inside.
God damn it. He was there the whole time. In that case, destruction is my only option. If I can't have it, nobody can.
Analyzing. This must be the control room. Subtle. The entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure. Bring me up there and I should be able to get us inside.
Alright, fine. And you get in the face. And you get in the face. God, I hate these things. There you go. let's keep going.
Analyzing. This must be the control room. Subtle. The entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure. Bring me up there and I should be able to get us inside.
Alright, keep coming from me, come from me, come from me. That's not what I want you to do. I want you to look at me straight in the eye. Use up these rockets before we ditch this gun. Need to find a gun that we can swap to. We will do. Deals with all of them, I think. Yeah, that was the easier solution. Just fucking grenade them all. One and done. The music is doing really good right now. It's really helping elevate the mood. Because we're an hour into the stream. Jesus, Lord have mercy. I feel like we've not made much progress in this hour. Say goodbye to you because we just gotta follow the arrows. I do say the arrows help a lot in letting me know what the correct direction is. Now, well, since I've noticed them, it's been a lot easier to get my bearings. I can probably just kill what's in my way and then leave the rest. I might do that to speed things up a bit. Where is the arrow pointing me to? This way.
those ghosts. We're going to need the firepower.
All right. Do you at least point your gun forward, Chief, please? Thank you. Just blaze right through these guys. Please stop getting caught. And just kill. Just. Oh, god damn it, Chief! Vehicles, man. Stop getting caught in debris and fucking go straight. Seriously. Seriously, though. It's a lot easier to just fucking... Oh my god, no! Fuck it. That is not worth it. That is not worth it. I'll just go on foot. Alright. This seems to be fine so far. We are climbing. Oh, fuck! Oh, this is bad. Oh, thank God. That was a mistake if I ever saw one. But it's not the worst thing on earth because we can still make up what we just did. It's not complete. We're not completely in the red. I don't know if jumping forward is going to actually make me faster. It doesn't feel like... I wish I had a sprint button right now is what I'm actually trying to say. I wish I had a way to just run, to just book it. Because I would be using it a lot more if I had. Oh! Down you go. Nice. And there were no other threats. Drop dead! There we go. You're done. Now we should be cleared to proceed apace. First time you didn't have your cloaking. Honestly, I'm realizing slowly but surely that the turrets are not as accurate as just guns. If I really want to kill something, I kind of have to do it myself. When you want something dead right, you just gotta do it yourself. I guess.
Scanning. Covenant forces in the vicinity have been eliminated. Let's move on to Halo's control center.
Have they been eliminated now?
This is it. Halo's control center.
What's a halo? It must be important if it's named after the... if it's what the entire series is named after. John Halo Man. I see you giving me that face.
Criminal, try there.
You all right?
Never been better. You can't imagine the wealth of information. The knowledge, so much, so fast. It's glorious.
So, what sort of weapon is it?
What are you talking about?
Let's stay focused. Halo, how do we use it against the Covenant?
This ring isn't a cudgel, you barbarian. It's something else. Something much more important. The Covenant were right. This ring, it's Forerunner. Give me a second to access. Yes, the Forerunner built this place, what they called a fortress world, in order to... Wait. No, that can't be.
Cortana looks really bad in
Oh,
this
those Covenant
HD.
fools. They must have known. There must have been signs.
Slow down. You're losing me.
The Covenant found something, buried in this ring, something horrible, and now they're afraid.
Something buried. Where?
The captain. We've got to stop the captain.
Keys? What
The
are we...
weapons cache he's looking for. It's not really... We can't let him get inside.
I don't understand.
There's no time. Get out of here. Find...
There is never any time to explain.
Before it's too late.
Uh-oh. The Halo's not a weapon? Shit. Complete assault in the control room. So if the Halo's not a weapon, then what is it?
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in, and I'll come pick you up.
You know, there was no time to explain then, but there should have been time to explain on the way here. Give me less, no time to explain, and more, I'll explain on the way. That's what I want to see. Especially since we're not exactly walking to these locations. We're being flown in a shuttle. Which means they can afford to take some time on the flight ride here to tell us what Cortana found. The flight ride. Not just the flight ride. Naturally. I feel like I'm breaking the game somewhat by taking this route, but it's not stopping me. Leave him, I guess. We proceed. Let's activate the lift then. Boop-a-doop-doop, boop-a-boop, boop-a-boop. Stay down. Man, whatever is in this Halo, the Covenant's really scared that if we see it, something bad's gonna happen. I'm being a little facetious because I've never played these games. I'm tangentially familiar with the lore. So I do have like an idea of what I should be expecting, even if I've never actually experienced it firsthand. So this is a blind playthrough in the sense that I've never played this before, but I think I am familiar enough with Halo lore that nothing should come as a shock to me. Regardless of how shocking it might have been for someone to play this for the first time. Also, that combined with the fact that it's just a shooter it's a shooter campaign from the 2000s, and they didn't really do a whole lot with when it came to story back then. Like, this game was kind of like story rich at the time. Oh, I got a pistol. Compared with its contemporaries. Well, that wasn't me. They're all dead. Where am I? There's a lot of needler ammo.
Stay back! Stay back! You're not turning me into one of those things! I'll blow your brains out! Get away from me! Ah! Ah! Don't touch me, you freaks! I won't be like you. I'll die first! Find your own hiding place. The monsters are everywhere! Play dead. That's what I did. Play dead. They took the live ones. Oh, God.
I apparently did spell the jelly, Xenochrist. Turning into monsters, huh?
Just leave me alone!
I really want to melee this guy for shooting at me.
They're gone! Get it? Gone! They won't get me! Oh God! Oh God, I don't want to be like you, please. Please, no. Man, no.
I really want to knock you out for hurting me. Try, fine, I won't knock you out. I'll be nice. If you don't deserve it. More jelly. Who threw my PB&J on the floor? I worked hard on that sandwich and I wanted to eat it. But no. Someone had to have their fun and spill my PB&J. Whoever it is going to get a thrashing, I tell you that. They are not going to know what hit them. Looks like we proceed this way. And I'm going to let that infraction slide for now, Bobby, but you guarantee me I'm going to keep my eye on you. I see you. Fuck you, Bobby. Right now we're up here. So let's see what we were missing. More AR rounds. That's actually pretty good. Can never have too much ammo in this game. No such thing as too much ammo. Health pack is nice. Just the AR rounds are nicer. Looks like we're going down. Cue the angelic music. Cutscene time. Oh no. Look at all these dead bodies and helmets. There's a nice hat. Jenkins. Oh, poor Jenkins. You put his video chip on my ear. Wallace Jenkins.
Why do we always have to listen to this old stuff, Sarge?
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you grunts what we're fighting to protect.
Hey, does the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history? That's fine by me.
Yeah, better it than us.
You ask him real nice next time.
Why is it always Jenkins? That's a good question. Like, if I had to guess, it's probably a Star Trek reference. But I don't watch Star Trek, so I don't know for sure.
Stay close, Jenkins.
I would Google it if I was in the middle of the stream right now. But I guarantee you there's probably a reference to some big movie or something. Or series.
Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside.
Sir!
Okay, let's move!
It's also Leroy Jenkins, I guess. This is a lot of cutscene for what I'm used to in this game so far.
Weird, right? I mean, look at it. Something scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant? Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met.
I'm surprised we're getting this much cutscene in all at
Let's
once.
get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, son.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something.
What's going on, soldier?
He's got contact. Lots of them. But they're not Covenant. They're tearing through us. What the? Oh, no!
Corporal, do you copy? Over.
Oh no.
Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on. But I don't have time for your lip, soldier.
This must be...
What is that?
Where's that coming from, Mendoza?
I don't... There! Mira!
Hold still! Hold still! Let him have it!
Oh. Those like head crabs?
Sergeant, we're surrounded. God damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapon!
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge!
even think about it, Marine.
back here, Marine. That's an order.
Oh man, they got fucking wrecked. They got wrecked. Back to gameplay? Back to gameplay. That was a long detour. I wonder if there's a better way to show all of that. Like, aside from that fairly long cutscene. Oh. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? I guess we proceed apace. Oh, this is bad. Guess we guys gotta keep moving. And suddenly I'm in a horror game. Oh, there is nowhere to go. Weary wanderer, no fight left to fight. No life left to live. Oh, this is just... I guess you just gotta fight. Oh. Yeah, this is genuinely really creepy. Like, these guys are generally kind of terrifying. Oh man, the old graphics cell is so much harder. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? Why would they ruin the lighting of this scene? The darkness is... The darkness in this room is necessary, because this is kind of like, it's supposed to be like a horror... Like, this is supposed to, like, be a sudden shift from what I can tell into, like, a horror game. Not quite a horror game, but, you know, like a horror-themed shooter. So it feels so inappropriate to just light up the room all nice and bright. What were they thinking? Okay. Yeah, this is just better. I kind of like the updated models, but I can't forgive the lighting. What were they? Oh, that's terrible. I would imagine there has to be a mod to fix the lighting in the HD version of these graphics. Because this is unforgivable. This should not be like a bright open room. Now that I'm seeing this makes so much more sense. Well, not unforgivable. It's not good. It's not hyperbolic. It's just a video game, but you know, it's not great. It's bad. Okay. got a turret up here or anything I can use? I'm out of grenades. So it's Covenant. Oh, okay, you have super jumping skills. Come for me, my friends, and I will show you what it means to know true despair. They are coming for me. I guess they're not coming for me anymore. No, in terms of difficulty, it's actually not that hard. I don't take much shield damage from them either. But the issue is they're a swarm. So one of them isn't a problem, but if I get a lot of them all at once, that can become an issue. This appears to be an escalating problem. Weary Wanderer. Fuck me. You gotta proceed. I'll leave you to it, guys. Oh, is there nothing in this room? Fuck. Oh no, there's a way out. What are you? What are you? Stay down. Amalgamations. Oh! Hi there. I think I jumped. Well. Oh, lift takes me down. Oh, this looks like it's not going to be good. Oh, they knew how to use guns? What if we're gonna use guns? That's... Needler is not great, but it beats having no weapon at all. What are you? Over shield. That takes care of that cluster. Let's get the shotgun. Shotgun's gonna be nice and useful right now. How do I make way back upwards. Really? Shotgun kind of sucks, actually. I might want my needler back. Actually, plasma pistol seems like a better idea. All right. Takes care of a couple of them. All right. Oh, this is bad. This is a corner. Who else wants some? If you want it, come for it. Oh. Okay then. A single shot? Alright, so... looks like this is the next way. Don't have to get a hold of a shotgun, they can be scary. Good to know. Good to know that a shotgun is terrifying in their hands. Okay, we'll play this game. Oh! That's full. That's pretty much full. At least this place is vacant now. A sprint button would be a lot of help at this moment in the game. This is the actual location we need to go. Hey, the shouldn't have guns. Zombies don't know how to use guns. That's not fair. That's against the rules. You're basically zombies at this point. Don't pretend that you're not. We all know you are. Alright then. I think I had to drop down, so let's go. Alright, this is the cage. From the looks of it. Now, where do we go from here? Oh my god, this is a tragedy what I'm seeing here with the lighting. But this is green. What is this green for? This is a tragedy. I'm not stuck, am I? Oh. I like balloons, honestly. They kind of like just pop. Pop, pop, pop. Alright, who's next? This might actually be going... If I had any criticism of the game, it's that it looks like... If I'm being honest, this section has probably gone over long. It feels like I should be done by now. It feels like whatever beat or segment they needed me to do should have already wrapped up. And yet I'm still here. This could have gone with a bit of refinement, maybe a bit more abridged. But otherwise, this is still another solid section of the game where this is a very strong tone shift. It's a very strong tone shift. I just feel like this... Like, it feels like I know I'm making progress, but it feels like I'm going nowhere. It feels like I'm getting nowhere fast. Can't remember if you have to kill everyone in this section or not. doubt it. Though I honestly don't know where I'm supposed to go right now. What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm genuinely not sure what I'm supposed to do right now. Says it detects motion, but I don't know from what. Alright, we're up. Maybe this is where I'm actually supposed to go. Up on top. Alright, this looks like it's heading in the right direction. Okay, I think we now know where I'm supposed. Well. Well then. That was a statement. Seems like the AR and the pistol are particularly powerful.
This is Echo 419. Chief, is that you? I lost your signal when you disappeared inside the structure. What's going on down there? I'm tracking movement all over the place.
We unleashed hell, apparently.
Sir, thank God you're here. We've been lost out here for hours. After we lost contact with the rest of the mission, we headed for the RV point, and then these things, they ambushed us. We gotta get out of here.
Okay, let's get out of here then.
Large tower a few hundred meters from your current position. Find a way above the fog and foliage canopy, and I can move in and pick you up.
Alright. In that case, let's move. Yeah. Found the exit at least.
Fire in the hole!
I'm not entirely sure why the Covenant's so scared of these guys, because they kind of fall pretty easily to conventional firearms. Don't stop, keep moving. Don't stop, keep moving.
I see him. Damn straight. Sorry.
guess, yeah, pure numbers is definitely the... Like, there's definitely, like, the Zergs in StarCraft. Their numbers are what put them ahead, but... In these crowds, I still can just throw a grenade. I'll take care of most of them. Alright. You probably deserved it. You gonna move or sit there? I vote move. I guess they chose sit there. Eagle-eyed unlocked, I guess. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. Hit me again and see what fucking happens.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released a flood.
That's where the name comes from.
My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.
Alright, I guess we'll go with the weird robot dude.
I've lost your signal. Where'd you go? Chief! Chief!
Story sortie. So yeah, that's where 343 Studios' name comes from. I didn't know that. That's cool. I didn't realize that the name was a reference to something in Halo. Probably should have known, but still, it's good to have that confirmation regardless. We're wrapping up soon, but did complete 2 story missions, so that's progress.
We must collect the index before we can activate the installation.
We must index our database before we can complete the installation of the new software patch. Oh, boomers. Okay, boomer.
We are near the index chamber. Follow me.
Okay, boomer. Stop shooting me! Alright, let's keep moving then. We don't have to kill anyone. I'm not gonna waste my time. Let's keep going.
The energy field above is getting into the index. We must get up there.
We must get up there. Alright, so goodbye. God, what I would do for a fucking sprint button. This is gonna kill me.
Follow closely.
I am surprised I am still walking.
Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocol. The flood must not escape the installation. They consume all.
Mm-hmm. I gathered. If you're going to move, then move it!
You can see how the body is every structure of the flood infection. This small
I hate when I have to follow things in video games, because they always go at the most underwhelming pace. Since I'm not really equipped to handle a literal swarm.
This installation's research facilities are most impressive. Perhaps what I'm trying to see is
Perhaps I will, jackass.
a plasma conduit breach in section 5524 has disrupted power flow to a gravitic maintenance.
Right. Wait, it gets worse. Oh. Oh, so bright. Oh, so bright. But I think the thing that kind of does get worse is that we must regretfully end the stream here. So we will save and quit. But so far, so good. They're making steady progress. 4 more chapters to go from the looks of this, and we are all done the first Halo game. Huh. So I guess I'll see you guys next week for more Halo. Until then, remember, wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands, Black Lives Matter, and all lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter. Until next time, take care. Bye, guys.